So, and I know that you've been,
Well,
you're at that 30 days, I think.
oh yeah, I'm at that 30 days. So one of the things is that this is the show where I get to announce how my 30 days went. And there's a couple of things. So first of all, I want to do my grand announcement, which is after 30 days on the 30-day challenge for cleansing and fat burning, I lost 19 pounds and 38 1/4 inches. I'm going to try to do this very carefully so I don't scare my producer or anybody in the thing. So if you notice, this was the shirt that I was wearing at the beginning, and it was kind of tight. It was a little bit tight. And this is the shirt I'm wearing now. Can you see a difference? Mm-hmm. There. Who needs that shirt anymore? So I was really happy. I was happy because, first of all, I've done weight loss things before, like you've done weight loss things before. And in the weight loss stuff that I've done, it is, I can lose a bunch of weight very quickly, but then it doesn't necessarily stay off. So I had added a couple of things in. The first thing I added in was I was doing journaling twice a day, every morning and every night. I would draw a card, a rune, an oracle, something to give me some kind of insight, to give me some kind of guidance, but also to process the fact that when you lose weight, in that weight is held physical toxins, but also emotional, mental, and spiritual toxins. And when you lose the weight, if you're not processing through the emotional, intellectual, and spiritual toxins, then what's happening is they're there and they're calling weight back to it. You become an emotional eater because you physically feel hungry and not satiated because you're trying to create a place to put this stuff that when you lost the weight had no place to go, but you didn't deal with it, so it didn't still with you. So putting this into place, I also like the idea that what I was doing was 2 shakes a day, snacks in the morning, snacks in the afternoon, snack in the evening that were all allowed, and then 400 to 600 calories for dinner. I mean, and that's a decent sized dinner. And I know that I was like 85% of the time on it, maybe 90. Probably if I had been really 100% of the time, I might have lost 25 pounds. I'm not sure. But I'm very happy with what I did, and I've gone into modified maintenance. So I'm going to be talking as we go along in future shows about how modified maintenance is doing because it fits in my lifestyle. During the week, I work a lot and I get up and do a shake and to grab a little snack mid-morning, to do another shake at lunch, Monday through Friday, and then just have a good dinner until I get to where I want. So, I'm going to do a modified maintenance. The stuff I'm working with comes like in 8 different flavors for the shake. So, I mean, I don't get bored. Yeah. So I feel good, feel energetic. And one of the things I realized was to not get so focused on the numbers either. It was how I felt. It was how my clothes felt, how I felt in them, how I felt with my energy. Yeah. How many times could I run up the 2 flights of stairs carrying my groceries without getting winded? I dropped about 25 points on my blood pressure because I did my blood pressure at the beginning and at the end.
Yeah.
So everything is kind of following. So I'm going to keep that up. But I think it's important for people to know that there's a lot more to weight than just physicality. And there is emotional weight, and there is intellectual weight, and there's even spiritual weight. And a lot of times people don't get how much it costs us in spiritual, intellectual, or emotional weight that keeps us from reaching our goals and can create health issues. But I'm happy to hear about your doctor. I think that's thrilling because your doctor is in the minority. You do not say traditional medical doctor and open-minded in the same sentence without a negative in between them.
She made my day.
It's sad. It's a sad but true statement. And
she is not a holistic doctor. She is a prime medical doctor. So for her to eagerly assist me in this, I was very impressed.
So I think that, it's really good that she was open. I think more doctors are getting open, but I think it's more difficult. And I actually met with a doctor a couple of years back who was having enormous success integrating holistics alternatives with traditional medicine. They were a traditional doctor. They'd done all the stuff. They'd gone through the armed services. They'd been a doctor in the, I think it was Army, stuff like this. And he was having so much success that he got reported in his state to the state AMA because he was having so much success, but not using approved AMA things. It literally cost him millions of dollars to keep his license and fight the suits because the doctors in his state tried to put him out of business because they were losing patients to him. It was sad. I mean, I was horrified as I sat across from lunch with this man and talked to him about what he went through. And it was simply because he was having too much success and he wasn't using pharmaceuticals and he wasn't using the traditional Western mindset. And they tried to take his MD away.
Yeah.
I mean, how sad is that?
It's even sadder that it's still happening today.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because I did have an experience like that when my oldest daughter was very young, but that was back probably in the 80s.
I was going to say the 20s.
Yeah, I know.
sorry.
Go ahead. In the 80s, they immediately took his license because he was actually, and you will love this because some of that was the concept of these children who weren't really having, it was like they were a little scattered and then they were doing different things, and he didn't believe in giving them medications. He believed in bringing them around to a diet and bringing them into a focus point for themselves, all natural. And he was called like the voodoo doctor, and they pulled his license.
Oy.
So that was then. I wouldn't expect that now.